Well, we want to close this up with a tier?
A tier list, yeah. You guys familiar with tier lists?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the S stand for?
I don't know. I don't know what the...
Supreme? Supreme, like, the shit? You know, I've heard different people say things.
I mean, it was like in school when you get an S. Like, yeah,
Satisfactory?
Satisfactory or something.
I don't know.
No.
I think it's Supreme, something like
It's
that.
like I used to tell my mom that.
Superior, maybe?
She's like, you got an F in this class. Yeah, it's for fantastic.
It's for fuck yourself.
It's like finally finished a homework assignment.
No, you just forgot the other line. That's actually just a flat top.
Exactly. So anyway, we derail each other now.
True.
It's getting bad. We need Jeremy to rile us back in. Jeremy,
I don't know if he was...
you.
He can't hold me.
Oh!
Oh.
So those are not familiar, you take something, for instance, we are going to rank Christmas characters from movies, and you rank them in S tier, which is the top, so we're going to say, like, superior. I think that's the word we're going to go with today.
They're stupid.
There's an A tier, B tier, C tier, D, E, and F. Most people don't have an E. I think we should take an E out.
Yeah, get rid of it.
No.
Just
Throw that down there.
Google grades.
Yeah, just move it down. That's all I did. Oh, here we go. We can change the colors, too.
Whoa.
I forgot you can do all this stuff.
Fucking Buck Rogers shit.
Delete row. Okay, I got my E out of the way. I don't know if you got yours.
Yeah, mine's... Yep.
Perfect.
You're perfect.
All right, so...
Yes, it's true.
Justin has our list, so all three of us can see it, which is easier. I have rearranged the guys on the bottom, and I'll go in that order, and then we'll discuss. And there's three of us, so it'll work. Best two, the majority rules.
So pretty much what this game is ranking Christmas characters. I don't know if you said that already.
I did.
Okay. Well, I'm going to re-alliterate.
That's fine.
Iterate.
Iterate?
Re-iterate.
Re-alliterate for listeners.
That way they understand things.
Hey, they know what they're getting into at this point.
You guys click this episode.
It's all downhill from here.
This is on you.
You fucking love it. Yeah. Okay. So you said you haven't seen this movie, correct?
Which movie is
We're going to start off with Howard Langston from Jingle All the Way. So, brief rundown of what he is. He is a hardworking mattress salesman who makes a lot of promises to his kid and his wife, and he's that guy that disappoints all the time. The whole premise of the movie is kind of like the whole Tickle Me Elmo craze back in the 90s, where the son wanted the most popular toy, and this is when you would go to, this is in the 90s, so you'd go to a toy shop and then they'd be sold out, and then you go to like 20 different places in one day.
So he wins a radio.
Well, that's after he meets a mailman named Justin. No, I'm just kidding. He meets a mailman named Byron, who is played by Sinbad,
aka Shazam.
Yes. And he's like the they go to the Mall of America and people are being crazy, so they throw bouncy balls that have number. Like, it's a whole crazy. You should watch it. It's really, it's hilarious.
I really like it. It's probably
fun.
one of my more watched Christmas movies.
And Phil Hartman in it is a sleazy neighbor trying to get with the wife while he's out the whole time. It's awesome. Pipe down in there.
You need a man around the house.
Oh, cookies are so good. Play that clip.
Oh, Howard, excuse me, but your wife's cookies are out of this world.
Who told you you can eat my cookies?
Oh, these cookies! I gotta get the recipe from Les.
Put that cookie down! Now!
Anyway, so Howard. Now, in the end, obviously he redeems himself. You already put him somewhere.
I put him pretty high, but his
I like when he gives the reindeer the beer.
Yeah.
But he also has a cop that he keeps running into.
Oh, yeah.
It's hilarious.
You too, Barnaby Jones.
Barnaby Jones. That gets blown up in a bomb. It's very cartoony.
He's like, it really was a bomb? It's a sick world.
It's a sick world we live in. Because as a mailman, he distracts people and saying this is a bomb, and it's really not a bomb. Well, then the second time he does it, it really is a bomb. So it's a whole thing. You definitely need to watch this movie. It's so fun.
I rate him pretty high, but because this movie, his nemesis is a mailman. So I have to drop him down. So.
I think he starts out as kind of a shitty person. He says he's going to go to the karate matchup. He doesn't make it. He lies. He's like, he's in traffic, but he's literally on, there's
something
a clear
else.
patch, then he goes on the side, gets pulled over. Obviously, is even more late.
There's an awakening type of thing that he has. It's like, well, his family is his pride and joy.
Yes,
it's like he realizes,
and he truly redeems himself. Honestly,
and at the very end, he does. Like, the kid wants a toy, and he does one better than that. So
he does one better than that. We won't spoil it for you because I really do want you to watch it. It's a great movie. I think your son would enjoy it as well. It's like a fun movie. The toy he's looking for is Turbo Man.
If you like 90s movies, you would love this.
Yeah, so super good.
Where would you put him?
All the way.
Yes, Jingle All the Way. I think it's on something now, but
drugs.
I would probably put him around. My initial thing is I want to put him at B because I feel like there's other characters in that movie I like more. Like, I like Byron. I think he's hilarious as the mailman. This is a sick world. I don't know. We can play some quotes here, but
hey, back up. This is a homemade explosive device, and I'll blow it up. Know why? Because I work for the post office, so you know I'm not stable. Tell him.
This man is totally insane.
Thank you. Now put the guns down. Now, put them down. Brother man, put your gun down. Everybody. You too, Barnaby Jones. All right, just stay there. And I'll know if you move, because I have the ear of a snake. Ciao, baby.
Oh, you shouldn't mess with that.
Relax, Sparky. I was on the bomb squad for 10 years. Gentlemen, you've been duped. This is nothing but a harmless Christmas package.
That was a bomb? Just a sick world we're living in. Sick people.
Big Show's in it. He's a giant Santa in this warehouse because they meet, what's his name? The other Belushi.
Not John, Jim.
Jim Belushi, yeah. He plays a Santa who's got a bootleg version, and so they go to this factory. And, yeah. It's on Disney Plus, so if you have Disney Plus, yeah.
Okay, on the list.
You know what? You have him at A right now.
I do.
I'm going to agree with you.
All right.
And since Lonnie doesn't watch the movie, he's going to agree for right now. So we're going to keep Arnold Schwarzenegger as a dad, trying to play a normal dad who's still big. It's 90s Arnold, so he's like... Yes, he does it a lot, actually.
I need to get this toy.
I feel like this is...
I
feel like this movie it's very on par with a Home Alone.
Yes.
So
Home Alone, Christmas with the Cranks, like all these kind of movies. Like it's definitely in my yearly rotation. That one definitely makes my yearly rotation no matter what. And usually sooner than later because it's about a toy and family, so the ones with more Santa I'd go towards more Christmassy time. But yeah. So all right, we're gonna put Howard Langston in the A tier.
A tier.
Do we have a boom? There we go. A tier. Oh, I gotta move him on mine. All right, so number 2 I have on my list is a movie I watch every year on Christmas Eve, and that is Tim Allen's The Santa Claus. And so we're going to rate Tim Allen's character in this movie. And you said you haven't seen this either?
I think I've seen parts of it. You got to keep in mind, sorry,
No, you're fine.
Not a Christmas
movie
guy.
By the way, you weren't here last time, but see Thanksgiving. It's awesome.
Yeah, I've heard it. You've said it was super good.
It's very Scream. I always say How I Met Your Mother, but I know what you did last summer.
I think I've seen parts of it. I think I've seen enough to be able to do this one.
Gotcha. So, kind of the same premise. He's kind of a shitty dad at first. He's more about his job, and he doesn't really care. He's more annoyed that he gets his kid on Christmas, I feel like, at first, because he's got to make the turkey, and then he burns the turkey and stuff like that.
And then it's relatively...
Spoilers, by the way, to any of these movies, if you haven't seen them.
Does one better,
Yeah. So when I saw Tim Allen, did I tell you? I don't know if I said this in the last episode, but the original script called for him to murder Santa with a shotgun because he was an intruder in the house, and Tim Allen fucking loved that idea. He was like, "This is the funniest thing I've ever seen." And they're like, in the studio was like, "Hey, we can't do this. We can't have you murdering Santa in the first 10 minutes." He goes, "You're Disney. You literally murder parents in every movie that you're in." So
I gotta throw him up there. Where do you want him?
I'm gonna put him in S tier too, because this is, like I said, my second favorite Christmas movie. I literally watch it every Christmas Eve. Tim Allen is so funny in this movie. Yeah. He's very Tim Allen. This is one of my top Tim Allen projects.
Again, Tim Allen, as I said in previous, S tier.
Yes,
he's in, I don't know, he has a way about him. It's just so charismatic, and it's effortless.
Yes.
It's like most every movie that he does, he's able to turn things around. He's very likable. I mean, obviously.
He's also that guy who, in this movie specifically, there's a lot of logic to his thinking. So it's like, you think I've gained a little weight? You know, just like things that he's saying, like, I don't understand. There's a polar bear directing traffic down there. He's like, this has to be a dream. You know, it's just the way he delivers lines. Like, everybody around it seems like this is normal. And he's like, this isn't normal,
Right.
kind of thing. I guess I'm not really articulating what I'm trying to say in my brain, but I don't know.
It's been a while since I've seen the movie, and I want to say the effects and everything hold up.
They do.
Okay.
I think they do, yeah. For it being, what was that, 94? I think that movie came out in 95, somewhere in there.
Might have been a little after that. No, you might be right.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Well, it's funny how they have 3 sequels. The sequels, whatever.
The second one was alright.
The TV show. Yeah, the second one's fine. Is that the one where you need to find out Mrs. Claus or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, 94. I was right. In your face, bitch.
In my face?
David Krumholtz is awesome as an elf in there. Where'd you put Bernard? He's not on this list, but we can kind of just...
Bernard from...
The elf from... Yeah.
That was the younger one with the...
The main one. The head elf, I guess, would be... The one that gives him the snow globe. I don't know. I think he's smirky and he's fun. I'd put him at a solid B.
I might just have to agree with you.
Good.
And I don't know if I have reasons why.
Judge Reinhold plays such like a cheesy fucking the stepdad in that movie. He's like, oh yeah, you gotta be nice, and it's like, fuck you, fuck you, Neil. That's what he's saying. He doesn't say that. It's Tim Allen.
He reminds me of like Liar Liar, the guy who steps into the sun like
the
claw.
The claw. Like, it's all awkward.
Fuck you. That's fun.
Your boobs are huge. Anyway.
Moving on.
We did. Okay, so far we have Howard Langston in the A tier and Tim Allen's Santa Claus. What is his name in the movie? I can't even think of what his name is in that. Scott Calvin. Because it's SC Santa Claus. Yeah, Scott Calvin. So yeah. Now we're going to move on to a couple characters from the movie Elf. Have you seen the movie Elf? What is... I feel like we're doing a terrible game here.
This is
for Lonnie.
Probably one of the most go-to Christmas movies.
I see people watch this in fucking July.
Same.
All the time. It does make my one of the few movies I can tolerate Will Ferrell in. This does make my annual Christmas list.
I like
the part where he gets hit by the fucking taxi. Yeah. I have never laughed so hard in a theater in a Christmas movie anyway in my life than when that happened.
It's like he looks like a grown-ass man. Well, I mean, he is a grown-ass man because he was a kid who was
he's
raised
a kid who fell into Santa's bag and gets taken to the North Pole, and he's raised as elves, but he's a human. Okay. And so, like, there's scenes where he's, like, showering in, like, small-ass things and stuff. It's very funny.
So his whole upbringing is just jolly, you know?
Yeah.
So he's so innocent to what real life is.
Right.
So the way that he reacts to everything, like, wow! It's like,
especially when he goes to New York. Here, I'll show you.
Sorry.
He's never been to New York before, and so like this whole first scene when he gets to New York is just so funny. They're like, he's like pulling gum out from the underneath the banisters, and he's like putting it in his mouth, and like he goes to like this coffee shop, and it says "World's Best Cup of Coffee," and he bucks in. He's like, "Congratulations, World's Best Cup of Coffee!"
That reminds me of another Dumb and Dumber where he made it on the moon.
And then he gets hired at a place called Gimbel's, which is an apartment store, because he's in his elf costume, and I think he works in the North Pole upstairs where they have like a visit Santa kind of thing. And he's like,
"Did you order this? What, Christmagram or what?
What's a Christmasgram?" It's funny. It's very Will Ferrell-y, but not. It's like innocent Will Ferrell. It's like not.
It's not his raunchy over the top. It isn't over the top, but it's not. It's enjoyable.
It's enjoyable over the top. I've also made that spaghetti Pop-Tart candy thing that he's done. Don't do it. It's gross.
Oh. I like everything in that.
They make spaghetti for dinner and he uses syrup because the elves only have the 4 different food groups. It's candy corn, candy cane, syrup, and something else. I forget.
Jolly gumdrops.
The swirly, twirly gumdrop.
I have to put him on an S tier.
An S tier, huh?
I think
You're
so.
Gonna put
I really
Elf
like
at
that.
an S tier. That's pretty high. Because
I'll meet you in the middle. Where are you going?
I think I'm gonna go A tier. S tier. Hold on, let me think about it for a second. I wish Lonnie had seen this to break this tie right now.
With all the things that we've said, would you throw him anywhere up there?
I don't know if I would consider Will Ferrell an S-tier actor.
That's the thing. This is literally. I think this is his best movie. No, I think another movie. But this is probably his second best movie.
Boats and Hose?
No.
We just got done
Everything
talking.
Must Go.
Oh, that movie sucked.
The movie's awesome.
He's sitting in the lawn.
Dark humor. I love it.
I would put it A.
All right.
Yeah, let's go A. Let's do Buddy the Elf, which is one of the Funkos I do own. That's funny. I'm not going to put him in S tier, but I do own his Funko. I also own the Santa Claus one, but we're gonna do that. Let's do A tier for that one. On the same thing, we're gonna just blow through these two because, like I said, Lonnie hasn't seen them. Jovi, who's played by what's her name?
Is that her?
Is that Zooey Deschanel?
Yes, thank you, Zooey Deschanel. Yes, she is very snarky and sarcastic and
lovable.
Lovable. She's very lovable. She's the kind of girl I would date. I'm gonna put her up at A tier as well. I don't know what you want to do. Do you agree with that? I think they're a good contrast to each other.
Yeah. For like most movies, like to have a good guy, you have to have a good bad guy. And she's not neither or, but
No.
I mean like she does complement well with his character, I guess.
6-inch ribbon cross.
I like her. I just don't like her.
What the fuck does that mean, baby?
Like,
It's the most Lonnie thing I've ever heard.
like her. I don't like her acting.
Do you like one of her twins?
Yeah, she has some lookalikes for sure.
She's like 5 of them.
Yeah.
I love the innocent, like, oh, yay. But I don't like it
The New Girl?
necessarily
I
in
love
acting.
New Girl. New Girl's awesome.
Like, she only plays one character.
That's true. I was gonna try to argue with that, but that's
Will Ferrell.
pretty true.
Also, almost.
Although I do think Katy Perry is a hotter version of her.
I can do without Katy Perry.
You shut the fuck up right now.
Only because there's a local actress who loved her and always try to like.
You ruin everything.
I'm sorry. It's
Are
for
you?
your own good, though.
But Katy Perry's boobs done.
Bingo.
And her
DNA.
glitchy eyes.
Those are creepy. Those are creepy sometimes. So yeah, we'll put her at the A tier. Bling! And then the last character on here is his real dad, who is the whole reason that
F.
I was not going to put him in F because James Caan is a good actor. I feel like he is a shit. He's basically the bad guy of this movie.
Yeah.
Basically, because he doesn't even know that he has a kid. He gets a
But is that a good thing, though? I mean, because he plays a good bad guy-ish?
Maybe. That's why I said James Caan is a phenomenal actor. I just think this character is like a... Well, I get what you're
Especially
saying.
in Godfather.
I get what you're saying. He is a bad guy. It's one of the few movies I can tolerate. No, I'm just kidding. The only person in that movie I can tolerate.
Hey.
Haha, got you, bitch. Walter Hobbs is the guy's name. I don't know why it took me forever to think of that.
I think I'll throw him at C.
Also, another Christmas movie with Mary Steenburgen in it, who literally plays the mom in like every Christmas movie, I feel like. She's in like 30. It's like the one I watched the other day, too. Where do you have him at?
I just did C.
C. I was going to put him at D, but because it's James Caan being an awesome actor, I will go C as well.
All right.
Cool. Bling. Okay.
Buttons
Have
are
you
right
seen
next to it.
Frosty the Snowman?
Yes.
Okay, so we can include Lonnie in these now. I feel like you've seen these next ones I have coming up, so good. Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah.
What do we think of Frosty?
He got a smoking.
I
He
liked-
does, a corncob pipe and a button.
I
Every
liked
year
Frosty
on
growing up.
Halloween. Jeremy's birthday, I will send him
Happy
birthday. It's a tradition. So I enjoy Frosty.
He's not one of my go-tos. I'd
think
probably put him
I
at
literally haven't watched that movie in years.
same.
I think he's one of the weaker Christmas movies, yeah.
True.
Probably due to more.
There's just better things,
Yeah.
and it's very cliche. And I mean, all you need. Did Frosty need a movie?
I give it that like
He has a song. It's a good song.
he's a cornerstone character for spreading joy and good cheer and all that. But yeah, other people have done it better. But I don't think they would have done it without him.
He's an easily, like, makeable character. Like, you can make Frosty in your yard.
100%.
You can emulate him very easily, but...
It's like I want to put him at B, but I think I'm better sitting him at C.
I think C is a good
C
spot
or D,
for him.
yeah.
I think because of him being an icon. Like, everybody knows who the fuck Frosty the Snowman is. I think that makes him a C, but he is very middle of the road when it comes to as an actual character. So I think C is a good spot for him. Let's put him at C. Perfect. There you go. I wasn't even going to remind you this time. On those same lines, another icon, huge person, or animal, Rudolph. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now, this is it used to be one of my favorite Christmas movies, but again, I don't think I've watched this in years. I am taking my niece to go see it. Well, by the time this comes out, I will have taken my niece to the Rose to see Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We have tickets for, I think it's next week. That's why I have that Saturday off.
It's all coming together.
Yeah.
All right, so I did also really like these. I mean, these two were the movies and stuff you would watch growing up. What is it? There was a name for it.
Yeah, it was
something time, Christmas time, whatever.
Yeah,
cartoons.
It was like Frosty and Rudolph, and then like Santa Claus came to town.
Miracle, all that.
Yeah, all those movies.
But I did enjoy Rudolph more than I did Frosty. I think it's probably because it's the underdog story that makes it so much better.
It is. I think it's again iconic. I feel like most people know who
it's
Rudolph
not superb for me, and it's not A tier.
It's not superb. As an adult, I feel like it's less. Oh my god! Then I feel it could be just because I've seen it's how old now, 50, 60 years old. Yeah, so I've seen it 400 fucking times.
Right. If I want to put it B tier, but if you guys are doing good with C tier, I would have to say I would move Frosty down there.
See, to me, this is a big hitter. To me, this would be an A.
I'm fine with that.
I have it at a B. If you were going to put it at a C,
I would put it B above C.
I think it's better than a C for sure. I don't know if it's an A. That's why I put it at B.
Because this is one of those every year. This is one of the.
This is on your constant rotation.
Yeah,
which is good. We have 3 characters from this movie that we're going to talk about. Okay, so Rudolph, he's definitely better than a C, but I don't think he's an A for me.
Yeah,
anyway.
I think B is my initial, and I'm fine bringing him down to a C. But
no,
like I said,
I think I like Lonnie said, he's better than a C.
He's not the best character in this story by far.
No, I think the next one I'm going to bring up is
second best.
I used to do that sound all the time for his fucking nose.
Yeah,
I think it's a good story. I think he, like you said, I don't think he's the best character. We're going to bring up 2 more characters from this movie coming up, so I think we leave him at B right now.
Yeah,
and then like I said, we can always go back and move people.
In a way, Elf is
he's definitely better than Frosty.
Yeah, in a way, Elf is kind of like the Rudolph story. Like it's an underling or whatever who actually comes back to.
Yeah, but Elf's hilarious.
This is true. So yeah, he is definitely above him. But yeah, no.
Okay, yeah, we'll leave him at B. So along the same movie, Yukon Cornelius.
If he gets anything less than S tier, I'm flipping this fucking table.
Cornelius, I think he's literally the best character in the movie.
Wait, where is he?
He is
top row in the middle.
Yeah, top row in the middle. There he is. Yep.
Well,
he's the reason this movie is a meme.
Yes. I agree. I think S tier. I will agree with S tier. That's 2 S tiers right there. So.
F. I'm going to go F.
We struck Peppermint.
He's so good at it. He's literally. Is that your favorite character in this movie?
Absolutely. 100%.
For sure. He's just. And I'm really excited to go see him at the Rose and see who plays it. Like, when he comes out, I'll literally clap and holler when he comes out. Like, I think it's awesome.
Throw panties
There's
at him.
also a character in this that we don't discuss, and I'll just ask him after this, but yeah. That is the next one.
He's in here.
Oh, wait, no, it's not. Is it?
Wait, no.
Who was the next one? Hold on.
There's
I'm at a different tab. Oh, I guess, yeah, it's the narrator.
The Dr. Magoo snowman dude.
Yeah. We could put the Abominable Snowman. No, I'm just kidding. Or we don't even have to talk about that character.
Hermie in here?
Hermie was who I was going to talk about.
Hermie's great. Hermie's like a story progression tool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'd probably put Hermie. I like Hermie better than Rudolph, but I'd probably put him.
I have a Hermie, like a stuffed Hermie that I put on my thing.
I think I'd probably put him at B with Rudolph.
I could agree with that. So we don't have a picture of him to put up there, but we're just going to talk about it.
I guess.
What about the narrator snowman? Let's just do that. Let's just do Hermie as the narrator snowman. Okay. So yeah, put him in P tier, and we'll just have to remember that's what we did that. I don't think there's anything else we could use as Hermie. Is there an elf? Well, I guess we could use the elf guy.
There's
in the corner.
a few.
Yeah, there's this animated one that I don't know what that is. Where's it at on yours?
Come on, the train one?
Second row, second from the left, right next to.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Should we
Is
use
that
that?
the
Should we use that?
Meatballs guy?
I don't know. We're gonna use him as Hermidale.
All right, we'll get him out there.
All right, I'll put the snowman. Where are we doing narrator snowman? He's on here, so I guess we should.
Narrator Snowman, I mean, very one note.
He doesn't stick out to me.
Yeah.
I think it's better in Elf. There's that snowman in Elf. He's like, what does he know? Or because Santa, he's like, what does he know? He's never been anywhere before. He's like, wow. It's when he talks. That's when he gets his advice, and he's like, "Bye, buddy."
Oh, okay. Yes.
We'll just leave him off that for now. I'll put him down. Gizmo. Where are we ranking Gizmo, guys?
He's an S.
Yeah, I know.
An S?
He's
I mean,
an
I'll
S.
let you guys do it. You watched this movie probably more than I have. I've probably only seen this movie twice.
If we're talking,
My friend Billy puts a gizmo on the tree every year as the star.
If we're talking
1 and 2.
if we're talking Gremlins 1, S++. If we're talking Gremlins 2, it's a coin flip between A and S, but since Gremlins 1 is so perfect, I'd still have to keep him in S.
Yeah.
I'm fine with you guys putting them up there.
There's a Gremlins 3 coming out.
Shut up.
They're shopping the script.
What about the actual Gremlin?
Gremlin?
What about the cross-dressing?
Oh.
Where's that one?
The
Spike or Stripe?
Stripe wasn't the crossdresser. There's the
lipstick and
the one that you're talking about that one.
Yeah.
I thought you shot Spike. Stripe did it in the first one, and then he shot a gun at you.
Yes, I like that one. I remember. Like I said, I've only probably seen that movie twice. Maybe I need to add that to my rotation.
It's a great.
It holds up. It holds up.
There's one that's not on here that's a great Christmas movie, and that's Batman Returns. Wonderful Christmas
Like they got Die Hard on here, but they don't got that.
That's what we're actually going next. Where do you have, what's his name? Bruce Willis's character, I can think.
Yippee-ki-yay. I also have to put him S tier.
Really?
Die Hard was probably one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Die Hard is overrated to me.
Best for
So it's gonna come
I
out
like
of the word
Hans
I.
Gruber better than
Hans Gruber is also the second person we're talking about.
Yeah.
They're both on here.
I would rank Hans Gruber.
Hans Gruber's an awesome villain.
Oh,
I think
no. What the fuck?
Hans is probably an A for sure. Did you fuck this up?
I just lost my shit. Line threat detected. Motherfuck. Oh,
No, it's still there. We're good. I put Hans at an A.
I would put Hans at an A, and I would put Bruce Willis at a C.
I would say Bruce is a B.
I would say B too.
Okay, so we're gonna do Hans in the A and Bruce in the B. What's his name?
Hans.
No, John McClane.
John McClane.
God, I couldn't think of it. Driving me nuts.
Detective John McClane.
Detective John McClane. So we put him at B and Gruber at A, right? Is that
Yes.
what we're doing? Perfect. And are we happy with those choices so far? Let's do a recap. Justin, do a recap real quick.
We got
Start from the bottom.
bottom tier. We got.
We have nobody in D and F yet.
That's because these are all really good, strong characters here.
That's why I started with these, to be honest.
So, Elf's dad, James Caan.
Walter Hobbs.
Walter Hobbs and Frosty are C tier. We got Rudolph, Hermie, and
John McClane.
McClane at B tier. We got Schwarzenegger.
Howard Langston.
Yeah. Howard Langston. Elf.
Buddy the Elf.
Buddy the Elf. His
Jovi.
love interest. Jovi. I can't think of any of the names here. And Hans Gruber at A tier. Santa Claus from
Tim Allen, Scott Calvin.
Yes. Then all the other.
Yukon.
Yukon and Gizmo at S
Funny
tier.
thing is I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these Funkos so far.
Now you have more.
I will have more because we're going my favorite Christmas movie. We're gonna do Home Alone. There were actually 6 characters on this list from Home Alone.
So Kevin is obviously actually all 3 of them. They're all S tier.
The main 3?
Main 3 are all
Okay,
S tier.
there's 6 characters from this movie on this list. What do you think? I would agree, Kevin. I think Kevin's an A. I would put the Sticky Bandit or the Wet Bandits in this movie.
I'd put the Wet Bandits at S, but I'd probably put Kevin at it.
Yeah, I would go
just
Kevin
because I
at
don't
an
think
A
he was
too.
fully developed as an actor yet.
I think
He's
that was
still very good. I also have which is all these ones in the A tier except for Gruber. I have their Funko, which is fun.
Buzz is fucking.
I don't know. He's pretty
F.
funny though.
Yeah.
You want some?
God,
You want
what the
some?
fuck is going on?
I don't know. You're having a fucking stroke over here.
You're probably getting fucking viruses every time that goes off.
I think so.
So mine's
I
not
hope
going off.
I hope my VPN is or my.
I think Buzz has some great one-liners. Is he a shitty person? Absolutely. I think. Well,
But again, I mean, like, so is like
I think he's just wasted.
I don't know. I feel like you have to have that brother that makes him annoyed and then gets him all riled up to be in the position he's in to go up in the attic.
I would put
I feel like
Buzz
he's important.
above his uncle.
Oh, his uncle's shit. That's F tier, that motherfucker.
He's the whole reason why everything went down.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
Yeah, it's like he's probably the one who made the call to let him know.
Wasn't that one of the
theories?
Theories,
yeah.
Okay, he can go
and
D.
When is who Buzz?
Buzz.
Yeah. Buzz. Yeah, I'll put Buzz at D.
D's fine with. I'm fine with.
I feel like he's not F for me. Anyway.
I would put his mom. I would put his dad above his mom.
I don't know.
Catherine O'Hara.
I don't know. Catherine O'Hara's pretty fucking great.
She is.
She is. And she's the one that's literally trying to get back to Kevin.
Yes.
Like, literally doing everything. And the dad's just like, we'll wait for Friday. And we still made it there at the same fucking time you did.
Catherine O'Hara, I fell in love with her thanks to Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah.
And
Agreed.
I can't not love anything she's in.
I mean, I would put her high, but I think I would put the dad above him.
John Hurd,
because
R.I.P. Moment of silence for John Hurd.
And there we are.
There we are.
But the thing is like when I see John Hurt in this one, I see this is the character that went into The Sopranos.
Okay.
He was
maybe that's the theory. And then Kevin McAllister became Jigsaw.
I can see putting John Hurt at B, Catherine O'Hara.
I put them both at B, maybe.
I'm fine with both at B.
I think I would put them both at B.
Because
or
maybe
the dad at C. Catherine, I'll put at B. I do think the mom needs to be above the dad.
The only thing I
say it the other way around.
The only thing I don't agree with, I still don't agree.
I love the picture.
Kevin at S.
Kevin, I put at A.
I don't agree with Kevin at S.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
with
we had
Kevin.
him at A. Yeah, we had him at A.
Mm.
We had
he's
Marvin. Yeah, we had Marvin.
Yeah, Marvin.
There's some
Harry.
Oh yeah.
Harry. Yeah.
I mean, that movie wouldn't be what it was if not for Marvin and Harry.
No, they're fantastic, and the fact that Joe Pesci did that role.
Oh yeah.
Hats off to him. After doing all those fucking gangster movies.
I have to.
Awesome.
I don't know.
Fucking awesome.
I don't think the dad is.
We're having a debate
match
here
him.
with the parents here in this movie.
Catherine O'Hara, I think, has to be higher there.
I would say the other way around, though.
Too.
Let's
just leave them both at B then. If we can't decide which one, like you think that one needs to be above, you think that one needs to be above. Let's just keep them both at the same tier, at B tier.
Because, she's manic and she's trying to get back to her son, and he's trying to ground the family that he has. That way, just calm it before she takes a ride with the devil.
He's very chill.
How did he afford the house?
That's one of those. The older you get, the more you wonder how he afforded a house with 11 fucking kids.
All right, what's next?
Does this get good gas mileage? Where's that kid ranked? Just for that scene alone.
I put him back at an F.
D for a little dickhead.
Yeah, for fuckface.
Oh, yeah, that works too. All right, so Catherine O'Hara, John Hurd, B tier. Make it official. Thank you.
Like, what does he mean by that?
You start hitting the button.
I can't. It's so far away from me right now.
I'm perfect. I like how you use your phone to extend.
I got short arms.
All right. Have we seen Bad Santa?
Yes.
No.
Really? I think you do too. It's a very anti-Christmas, but also,
Yes.
dude, the part where the little kid what's the kid's name? I can't even think of the kid's name, but he's
The fat dude.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I'm just such a loser piece of shit. Dude, I literally felt for that kid right there.
Same.
I was like, oh
That dude
my
looks
God.
a lot better these days, too. Like, I
Oh,
think
yeah,
it's
dude,
because
he's like Jack now.
Yeah.
But the character,
It's not
Billy Bob
S.
Thornton, for those who don't know, Billy Bob Thornton and a black elf, I can't remember his name. I could
The
just
little midget dude?
Yeah, the little midget dude. He's in, what is his name? It's gonna bug me. Tony Cox. He plays Marcus. Bernie Mac's in this movie. R.I.P. Bernie Mac, Melissa. Got a lot of dead people in these movies. Lauren Graham, fuck Santa. Fuck me Santa, fuck me Santa, fuck me Santa. But he's basically a shitty Santa who goes to
Wait, is that
different
her?
malls.
Is that her on here, too?
Is she on here?
Or who's the hot Santa chick?
That's from Grinch. We'll get to her.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we'll get to her. This is the only Bad Santa character I see, because I don't even see Marcus in here, the elf. But basically the story is that Billy Bob Thornton's a drunk loser, and he hires this elf. They all rob the mall everywhere they go. That's basically the premise of the story. And he runs into a kid whose grandma's like, what is she, like?
Gone.
Just gone mentally, I believe. And so he like this kid like befriends him and he like talks shit. Like this is a rated R movie. Like it's
hard R.
Yeah, hard R. I like how he doesn't even have a name in this movie. It's the kid on the credits as well.
It's for his own.
It's probably for his own good
protection.
It's a dark comedy. Crotchety Willie Stokes reunite once a year for a holiday con, posing as a mall Santa and his elf. I think he's a really shitty person. Are we judging based on how entertained we are by the character, or how
I'm doing a little bit of
shitty
both?
They are? Yeah, I know.
Because even if they're shitty, they could be really good. Like Harry
Dude, it's
Marv.
a very entertaining.
I think it's really good, but I don't know
feel
if it's
so
superb
bad
or
for
A.
that fucking kid sometimes.
Same. I think the kid kind of saved the movie.
The kid saves the movie. The kid is the perfect contrast for this movie.
It's like he's a fucking little cherub, you know?
He is a little shit. He's got an advent calendar, which Billy Bob Thornton gets drunk because he's staying at this kid's house because the grandma's just gone, like doesn't even know what's going on. He's like sleeping in this nice house or whatever, and he gets drunk and he just opens the advent calendar and eats all the chocolate. And then he wakes up in the morning and he realizes it, and so he starts putting like aspirin in it and taping it back up and stuff. He's like, I got aspirin. Like, what the fuck? He's such a shitty person.
So it's, I don't know. Again, it's not S tier.
I don't think it's A either. I'm leaning towards B.
Same.
I don't think he's bad enough. He's definitely not a D or F. He's either B or C, and I think we got to put him in B.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, let's do it.
Thank you.
Look at that. That is how you do it right there.
I didn't control that.
Lonnie's got it.
I'm on it. I got my club and everything.
All right, so there's not technically the second character on here, but we're using that Santa Claus in the desert as Chevy Chase's character in The Christmas Story.
All right.
Christmas Story.
Yes.
Chevy
Christmas
Vacation.
Vacation, sorry. So, you've seen Christmas Vacation?
Absolutely.
Love that movie. That's in the rotation. That's more closer. That's probably like December 22nd, 23rd. I usually watch that one. It's closer to Christmas time. Great movie.
It's not my favorite vacation movie, but it's up.
I love Vegas Vacation personally.
Vacation's
It's awesome.
best.
Put $1 in a car. Put $1 in a car. Mr. Papa George.
I wanted to buy.
I think he said take the ticket. Great movie.
I'm good with that.
I would have to refer to you.
Yeah.
See, I'm leaning towards that as well.
Again, I haven't seen the Vacation movie since I was.
It's just he's
early
such a twerpy character.
He has a lot of support.
What is happening?
He has
here?
so much support in that movie. It's
Yes.
hard to rank him without thinking of the other characters as well.
Right.
But that's the Lampoon movies.
While we're talking about it, we got Eddie on this list too.
I think wherever you put Clark, you have to put.
I agree. And I think they're both A-tier characters. They definitely carry that movie. Some of the other characters, like his wife, is probably a B tier on this list. The kids, depending on...
Like I said, that's the thing about the Lampoon movies, is they're never about a single character.
Right.
It's always about a group of characters. And
Right.
So I think where you put one, you have to
With
put
a centralized patriarch, you know,
Right.
like which Clark is.
Yeah.
I think I'm down for both of them in the A tier. What do you think? Are you trying to make sure your computer's not getting viruses?
Yeah, I'm checking my virus protection here or there.
Yeah, it keeps... that's weird. I have virus protection too, and I never get any alerts from this website.
This is the first time this has ever happened, and...
What? I wonder if it's like the ads on the side or something.
Possibly. But I'm not clicking anything, and
I don't know, maybe your computer recognized. What do you think? I know you're busy doing that for the moment. Let's get these ranked real quick.
what was the...
We said Clark and Eddie both in the A tier. I think they definitely carry this movie. They don't need to carry this movie, but they do, if that
I'm
makes
fine
sense.
with Eddie at A.
And what about Clark? Clark, we have the Santa that's in the desert.
Oh,
You already put him
at
up
A.
there. You already put him at A tier. Lock him in.
There it is.
You're using a golf club at this point. A mini golf club, mind you. Great movie, though.
Great movie.
What's the best scene in that? That is pretty... I like when the cat gets... I hate cats, so then... Shitter's full! That's good. My fucking uncle loves the whole sled scene.
Yeah.
That's
I think
pretty
that's
good.
the most memorable as a kid.
I remember them going to get the tree, too. That's
Oh, yeah.
always fun. Like, well, where's the saw, Dad? We'll let you get situated here.
I'm good. I'm
Sure?
just like watching this stuff here.
Okay. Sounds good. Now we're going to talk about the Grinch movies. Have you seen the Grinch movies?
Yes.
The Jim Carrey one.
Cumberbatch?
More specifically.
Wait, is this one the Cumberbatch one?
Yeah, it is, but we're going to use it as the Jim Carrey one because they have 3 characters that aren't the Grinch from that movie, but not the actual Grinch. So we're going to use that as the Grinch. So Jim Carrey's Grinch, I think he's fantastic.
Yes, I think he's up there superb.
I think it was his last let go movie.
Yes. Dinner at 5. I can't cancel that again with myself. I think it's great. I think he's a wonderful character. I would put him up at S tier. That one also makes the rotation every year. Probably middle of the month kind of thing.
I like the Cumberbatch too.
I don't think I've seen it.
It held up.
Enjoyable.
I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did, but I think
I heard he's not a Grinch. I heard he's just mildly irritated.
Yeah,
I think that's.
But it's still very
because
clever.
He's kind of a.
He's English.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd go with that.
Okay. What about Cindy? Maybe we shouldn't do that. What about Cindy Lou Who? Is that her name?
Fuck. Isn't she like
Cindy Lou?
She's the lead
She's like
singer
a metal band.
Yeah, it's Taylor Munson.
Yeah.
The Grinch.
It's like it's not Flyleaf. What is she the
Flyleaf?
She's the lead singer to
Cameron Seeley. Oh wait, this is the wrong one.
It's Taylor Munson. I think it's
she's
Shattered.
Right here. 2000. This is 2000. God, that's a 23-year-old movie. Christine Baranski is so funny in this movie. Taylor Momsen. Is that what you said?
It is.
Taylor Momsen is Pretty reckless. Yeah, there it is. Pretty reckless. God, she's so pretty.
And reckless.
And reckless.
You're rating her for her child.
Yeah, but at the time I was like 14.
About the same age as her.
I still watch Casper every once in a while. I'm like, whoa, downstairs is working.
For Casper? Yeah. How old is she? She's 30, so she's... Okay, I'm a creepy old man. Anyway, where do you rate her character in the movie?
I don't know. She's not S tier. She does...
I feel like a lot of the time she's kind of boring.
Yeah.
She's very mundane, very...
It's just...
like a robot could have played
the character of Cindy Lou.
That's true. That's very true.
But I think it's just that she's able to come back and give the invite and like that.
Yeah.
You grew his junk 3 times that heart.
I think you watched the wrong.
Maybe.
Whoa.
No.
Those buttons are way too close together.
I'm fine wherever you guys want to put
I put it at B.
I put her at C.
C.
I'm gonna go C. Let's go C.
I think I'm fine with that
because you got to look at the other characters we put in the B tier. I don't think she's better.
She doesn't. But it is that 1 or 2 scenes that she saves the.
Oh yeah.
But
I think the
for
scene
the whole
in
movie.
the post office is really good. I enjoy that one.
I think she's an essential part of the
100%,
story.
100%.
And I think she played the role really well.
Really
well. But I just think the role itself is...
Agreed. So C is good. Because like you said, looking at the B tier list, I don't think that she's better than those characters. And now that we have some characters in there, I think that's what we have to be looking at. So the mayor is pretty entertaining to me, though.
Yeah.
The mayor of Whoville and his wife, played by Christine Baranski. I said she's pretty hot in that little outfit for what it is. You know, I like her little gun that puts the Christmas lights up. It's like that's pretty cool. But again, without those characters, would it still be fine? I think so.
Yeah.
So do we rate them probably both of them C tier as well, or do you want to put one of them lower? Maybe
I would
the wife. Maybe I don't. I think the mayor is not a D or an F. I'm fine with a C.
I'm fine with that as well.
I think he goes along the same lines as Cindy Lou.
Right, that's what I was kind of thinking myself.
He's an
or even
essential
Walter
character,
Hobbs. He's an essential character, but he's not.
Would you notice if it was somebody else?
I don't know. Let's put his wife a D, maybe.
She's very blasé, I guess.
Yeah, she has a couple good scenes. She looks good in the outfit. I think that's about it, though.
That's what I'm rating her on.
Yeah.
Not
D for her double Ds. So the next one, so this one is, thank you. So this one, I am not a fan of this movie.
I put it as S.
You probably would. You already know what I'm
Skellington?
saying. Yes, I'm talking about Jack Skellington.
S, yeah.
S.
I'll let you guys rate it. I think this movie's overrated. I don't think it's a bad movie, but I don't think it's a good movie. I think it's super impressive how it was made, how the Netflix
stop
series,
motion, all that.
Yeah, the Netflix episode where the movies that made us. Great episode, one of the best.
I don't put Sally as an S.
No, yeah, we got Sally and the Oogie Boogie Man are
I
both
put
on the
Sally
list.
like a C or D. She's quite boring.
She has some saving songs. I mean, it is
I
Catherine
don't think
O'Hara.
she's better than Cindy Lou Who, if we're comparing those. I don't think Sally's better than Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah.
Personally. But I'll let you guys decide that. You guys like this movie more
She
than
had
I
some
do.
pretty songs.
She did.
Catherine O'Hara's
sucks.
voice, I guess, is... Yeah.
Is that Catherine O'Hara? It really is?
Yeah.
I think I knew. Maybe I didn't. Maybe
Go fuck yourself. And
It's
Boogie
Catherine
Woogie,
O'Hara.
he was fun.
I would put him in.
I would say A, but
I would, probably A myself. I don't think he's...
I think it's the best part of the movie.
He's better than Jack Skellington.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't know. It is...
Boogie Woogie had a good song.
Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie.
Fucking driving me crazy.
Sorry, my friend's name.
Boogie Woogie Woogie. No,
I got a friend named Boogie Woogie, and
it's not him.
I know.
What about Locke? Peter Rubens? R.I.P. Peter Rubens.
Yeah.
Oogie Boogie, yeah, by Ken Page. Shit. You know what's funny? Debbie Durst, the corpse kid, there's a picture of Robin Williams.
Oh.
I'm like, what? Anyway.
Wait, which
if
one's
you
the
guys...
corpse kid? Is that that guy?
I don't have him on the list. I looked at the
If you're going to put
list.
Oogie Boogie at A, I think you have to bring Jack down to A.
No, we can't do that.
That's between y'all. I think, like I said, I think this movie's overrated. I think Oogie Boogie is the best part of this movie.
Absolutely. I think.
Fine, I'll bring him up then.
All right,
Oogie Boogie,
fine.
I think, is
this is definitely not
a
my
much
tier list over
better
here.
character than Jack Skellington.
Could it
I'm
be?
fine if you move him down to A. Further down the... so you guys haven't seen Fred Claus, have you?
No. I will defer to you.
B.
B?
Yeah. We're going to put Fred Claus at B. I won't discuss much about that movie. It's basically the brother of Santa Claus, Paul Giamatti's Santa Claus. Santa Claus is going through some health issues while the, I guess, corporate of the holidays is coming to visit, and he has to save Christmas, basically. It's very Vince Vaughn. I'm a huge fan of Vince Vaughn. I think his humor's great. Yeah, I'll give him a B tier. So,
Again.
I think you already did that.
Yeah, you did.
I don't know. I forget this kid's name, so I have to look it up, because I think this movie... I just think I'm tired of this movie. I don't know why I forgot that.
God
but
damn it.
Ralphie.
What the hell?
Christmas Story.
From A Christmas Story. Now, my fucking dad has watched this movie every year, and I think the TBS 24-hour thing is overdone.
I have watched this a lot this year as well.
This
My girls
year?
have loved it. Oh yeah, my girls have watched this throughout the year.
Huh.
My wife's, this is one of her favorite movies. I don't think it's S. I don't think it's A.
I don't think it's S or A either.
But it is an essential, like a go-to.
I'm going to defer to Lonnie.
I think he's
decision-making.
not the best character in the movie. So I could see him being like...
Is he better than the parents in
No.
Home Alone?
I think the dad is the best character.
Agreed. He's not on this list. I think he's the only character from this.
Who's that other guy in the yellow?
Which one? Tim Allen?
It is Tim Allen?
Yeah, it's Christmas with the Cranks, which I do have on here.
Gotcha. I don't think I've seen that one.
Well, I might have to do that one too. He's fantastic. I mean, both him and Halloween chick from the Halloween movies.
Jamie Lee Curtis?
Thank you. Yes, they're in that movie. Christmas with the Cranks is in my rotation as well. It's very good.
Christmas Story is in our rotation, and I love it just because of the nostalgia it brings.
Right.
But
You
it seems
said-
like every time I watch it, it's like, this is fucking over.
So would you say B tier, but like bottom B tier?
I would say, like, yeah, B minus.
All right, we can put them up. I'm okay with it.
All right. Matilda?
That's not my
Oh, did.
That's Miracle on 34th Street or whatever. We can talk about that. I have only seen that once, and I don't remember it very well.
F!
I
Okay, so you each get your favorite.
What is happening?
I think she's better than the Uncle McAllister, but
F plus.
Are you talking about... Where'd you put her?
D.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care. That movie
I see
sucked.
giving little girl the D.
That movie's terrible. Wow.
Stop doing that. Oh, I didn't press shit.
Let's do Holiday. Because there's 4 characters on here from the Holiday.
All right, so I didn't really care for...
Is that Ryan Reynolds?
No.
Okay.
That's Just Friends, and I have that on cue to watch this week.
Cameron Diaz's character, she's
Jeremy, there's a scene for it.
she's one of those people, like... All right, her character in this wasn't the worst, but
the
she's
best character in this movie is Kate Winslet.
Yeah.
And
She has the more...
She's A tier for me.
Yeah, she has a heart.
I'll
just throw her there.
She is the movie.
I
And
will put Jack
Kate
Black
Winslet's hot.
below her, but above Cameron Diaz.
Jack Black is the second best character in that movie.
Yes.
I think Cameron Diaz is the worst. I would
Yes.
put Cameron as C, and I would put Jude Law at B as well. Him and Jack. I'd put him above or below Jack, but
Yeah.
I think they're both B tier characters.
He can be a little... Starting off, he was a little snivy.
Yes.
So I want to throw him down with... I'm going to put him C.
Really? I'm going to put him B on mine, but but like a B minus.
But it is Jude Law.
Jude Law is very charismatic. I think Mr. Napkinhead. Come on.
I'll put him B, fine.
Come
whatever.
on. He is a very good single dad, and he is awesome. But Kate Winslet is literally the heart of that whole fucking movie.
Oh, yeah.
She is fantastic.
She takes it. Cameron Diaz, she's one of those entitled type of,
Cameron Diaz is a necessary character.
Yes.
But that's true.
No goopies.
I almost want to put Kate Winslet in the S tier, but she's really good in that movie. She gets shit on that whole movie. She's just...
Trying to...
I would hang out with Kate Winslet. I would also hang out with Jack Black in that movie. He's
Yeah.
very suave, especially when they're meeting the old man. They go and they play Pinochle or whatever it is. Like, also, most of that scene in the Blockbuster is ad-lib. Including the part... No. I was going to say including the part with Dustin Hopkins. Do you know what they're talking about? They bring up... I think they bring up one of his movies and they, like, pan over to him and he just, like, shakes his
yes,
head or
yes,
whatever.
yes.
It's very, like, Family Guy.
In the-
Before Family Guy was a thing.
In the booth or whatever, the recording studio, whatever. Or not the...
No, they're in the movie, like the Blockbuster, when he's talking about movie. He talks about The Graduate because he's talking about all the because he does music for movies, so he's talking about all the music, and he's like, "Ooh, Jaws, da da da." That's all improv, by the way, by Jack Black, which is great. But then they talk about The Graduate or whatever, and then it pans over to Dustin Hoffman, and he's it's very Family Guy. But anyway, so we got those, and I know you wanted to talk about that one because you said it was one of your wife's favorite movies, and I low-key love that movie.
Almost every single
I
time.
actually will watch that probably this week.
Well, if my wife is
Maybe
ever bored, that's what she's watching. She's watching.
Is that like her favorite movie of all time? Top 5? Mount Rushmore?
Probably. It's probably up there. It might be tied with the first. I don't know.
What's the
It's like,
first?
she's probably watching Queen of the Damned or
Or The Holiday.
The Holiday. There's another one in the
Do you get
rotation,
tired
too.
of it though?
There's been times where I walk home and
I watch these
or come
movies once a year, so like I don't get it.
I'm the type of person who can't keep watching the same movie over and over again. It's like, oh, let's watch something
Agreed,
new.
yeah.
There's so much out there. Like, try something
I know,
new.
we review them every month.
Locked in.
It's a Wonderful Life. You guys seen that? You guys...
That is an amazing...
I've seen the play, I've seen the movie. I actually saw the play before the movie.
I think there's a lot with
Play
that
made me want to go see the movie.
is...
George
it's
Bailey.
so-
We'll start with George Bailey, the main character.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
There's,
Well, he
it's,
started
a
at the end. But
it's a little cheesy here and there.
it's
But-
very cheesy here and there, but it's a very good
Yes.
story.
Supposed to be cheesy.
I think, yeah, 100% it's supposed to. think
I
that's-
want to say
what is
S.
this, from 1946? You think Charles Bailey is an S
I
tier?
wouldn't say
No.
S.
I-
George
I'd
Bailey and I
say
said Charles.
A.
I want to say because
I
of
would
the
say
story. Yeah, I want to say because of the story, S. But because of all the cheese and all that, I have to drop it down.
Yeah.
I would say A tier. I would say George Bailey's an A tier. He's an iconic character. It's an iconic movie.
They taste the same.
What is
Have
happening?
you seen the trailer to It's a Wonderful
Isn't that your
Life?
costume for the movie tonight?
No.
You have it? Pull it up.
Sorry, I have ads going all of a sudden.
Before,
Although I want to see Silent Night.
before we go any farther, you must pull up the trailer for It's a
We
Wonderful
only have a
Life.
few more here on this. There's another one I just recently saw on this list. So wait, are we doing? We're doing George Bailey in A tier, you said?
Yes.
Yes.
But where on the A tier list while you're looking up terrible
I'm
ads?
fine with just basic A. You mean like a plus or minus? Or?
Is he better than... Hold on, we're going to watch this trailer, I guess.
Huh.
Is that out?
It's on Shudder.
Oh my god.
All right.
I didn't even watch that.
Yeah.
So George Bailey.
George Bailey.
Now that we're back, we just watched It's a Wonderful Life trailer, which I'm sure you're going to cut out. If you leave the sad silence in, that would be amazing.
Why not?
A tier for George Bailey. What
I would have to
about,
admit
what about his boss in that movie?
I'm not...
Was that Frank Capra? Tommy's a good character. He's not.
I would defer to you, guys. I can't recall.
C?
Yeah, he's good. I
See?
mean, he's a good villain, but not like a great villain.
No, he's not. I don't think he's iconic. Not as much as George Bailey and the rest of the story.
You're saying he's better than Matilda?
I think he is better than Matilda. He's better
Speaking
than
of which,
Buzz, too.
is he... Where would we put Santa on this one? Do you want to save the Santas?
Which Santa?
The Matilda Santa.
I
Miracle on
don't know.
34th.
I've only seen it once.
God damn it. I really hope this isn't.
I'm going to put Tim Allen's character at a B. It's pretty funny. If you haven't seen Christmas with the Cranks, watch it. It's classic Tim Allen. Not his best, but it is pretty funny. Their daughter goes to, like, some, what do you call it, when you go to a foreign country and you help people?
Oh, missionary.
Wait,
yeah.
I lost him. Oh, there he is.
Goes on that.
You said a B?
So they're like, instead of spending all this money for Christmas, let's go on a cruise because it's actually cheaper. Because they do, like, they buy a Frosty for the roof, they get a tree, you know what I mean? Like, all this stuff. And so they're canceling their own Christmas, and then, like, the neighborhood, like, freaks out about it. It's, Dan Aykroyd is the name in the movie. It's
Nice.
so good. So good.
You said B?
Tim Allen's guy? Yeah. He's funny in that movie. Like, he gets, what's it called? Botox.
Oh, I have seen that one then.
When he's trying to eat the oranges. Just pull that up right now. Fuck it.
That was a...
So yeah, they like cancel everything, and then she's coming back at the last second, so they all have to try to put together a thing. It's got the kid from Malcolm in the Middle, like the young
right
kid. He's the neighborhood guy. He like helps him. It's got what's his name, Cheech Marin in it too. It's good. I enjoy it. It's a good Christmas song. Cheesy. If you're gonna watch Jingle All the Way, like watch that one around the same time. Like that's the same kind of vibes. It's very cheesy. Like we're talking about the cheese of It's a Wonderful Life. Like this is cheesy in a different way. Yeah, it's like
good loud
through my forehead and behind my neck, so I know what that feels like.
Jesus.
All right.
I got a couple more real quick, and then we'll wrap this up.
All right.
Scrooge, Bill Murray. Scrooge.
Yes.
I love that one.
I think that's probably an S tier as well.
I haven't seen that in so long,
I haven't
but I
seen
used
it
to
in a
watch it
while.
all
I feel
the
like
time.
that's every other year kind of rotation thing.
So my dad used to always have us watch a lot of this stuff with him. Like I got really annoyed of all this Star stuff, like Star Trek and Babylon 5,
Mm-hmm.
and then I learned to appreciate those after a while. When I used to watch Scrooge, I actually loved it watching it, and it was hilarious.
Loved Scrooge. One of my favorite holiday.
Yes.
All right.
It's very good. And the last one.
So the what is that? That Christmas train one?
Yeah, I was gonna do that one. Do you
that one?
Polar Express?
Yeah.
I seen that in.
I saw it
that
for the
just
first
creeps
time
me
like
out.
2 years ago.
13 years ago, when it was like remastered in 3D.
That one
We're
is
talking-
it's
this is a
very.
Tom Hanks
I think
one,
it is
right?
creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It creeps me out. I think it's the animation is so realistic that it's
It is
just
very superb animation. Where would you rank those characters, though, real quick? I guess we can do those real quick.
they wouldn't be high.
I would rank them super high.
Yeah, let's not even rank them.
It's more of an experience.
The last one, Michael Caine's Scrooge from A Muppet Christmas Carol. I think
I like Michael Caine, so I'd say
I like
A.
Michael Caine as well.
Say A.
Hey,
I think A as well.
isn't wait.
It's that one, the next one. The one right next to where that's him. Yep. Boom. All right.
I don't know what you're talking.
Let's read it off real quick and we'll close this bitch out. Let these guys go to their family's house for Christmas.
I don't know what you're talking about, Kermit.
You go ahead with the names.
All right, so in the F tier, we got the uncle. I can't even remember his name, but not important.
Uncle McAllister.
Uncle
Uncle, go
McAllister.
fuck yourself.
The brother.
Uncle, look what you
Or-
did, you little jerk.
The brother, I
Yeah.
guess, if you will.
Anyway, he's an F tier. The only F tier we got. In the D tier, we got Buzz from Home Alone. We got the mayor's wife from The Grinch. Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, and the little bitch from Miracle on 34th Street. Matilda, as he keeps calling her. C tier, we got Walter Hobbs from Elf. Frosty the Snowman. Cindy Lou Who. The mayor from Whoville. Cameron Diaz's character in The Holiday. And the boss from It's a Wonderful Life. I can't think of his name. What's his name? You said it earlier.
I did not.
You did.
He probably did.
Wonderful Life. What's the boss's name?
I don't know. I just made it up.
Oh, did you? All right. Fuck that guy.
I will allow it.
B tier is where we have the most characters listed. We have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Hermie the Elf, Bad Santa, John McClane, the parents from Home Alone,
Mr. and Mrs. McAllister.
Mr. and Mr. McAllister. Yeah, I was trying to think of their first name, but I can't think. It's Kate and I forget the dad's name.
John.
John,
Hurt.
maybe. Sure. John Hurt is his real name. But anyway, Vince Vaughn's
Ed? Is it
character
Ed?
in Fred Claus, aka Fred Claus. Ralphie from A Christmas Story, Jack Black and Jude Law from The Holiday, and Tim Allen from Christmas with the Cranks. In the A tier, the guys we think are probably the best characters in their individual movies. Maybe not some of these. Well, you'll find out in a second. Anyway, Howard Langston from Jingle All the Way, Buddy the Elf and Joey from Elf, Hans Gruber from Die Hard, Kevin McAllister from Home Alone, Uncle Eddie and the main character's name? Why can't I think of it? I'm driving.
Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase's character. What the fuck is his name? Clark. Jesus Christ. Clark Griswold and Eddie in a Christmas vacation. The holiday. Okay.
Take a breath.
Restart.
Shutting down.
All right. A tier. We said those. Okay. Clark and Eddie from A Christmas Vacation. I'm getting confused because the holidays, Kate Winslet is next on the A tier list, as is George Bailey from It's a Wonderful Life, and Scrooge, Michael Caine's from A Muppet Christmas Carol. Jesus Christ. It's long. The S tier.
A little too much knob.
The favorite characters of the Boundless PodTrap cast.
And no particular
order in the S tier. We have 8 solid characters that we think are the best holiday characters in the Christmas movies, and they are as follows. We have Scrooge from the movie Scrooge, Bill Murray. Fantastic character.
Absolutely.
These fuckers put Jack Skellington and Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. I'll defer to them.
Let's say I put Oogie Boogie.
And Jack Skellington.
Jack Skellington's like S-, I guess.
He's up
S-,
there.
A+, somewhere in there.
He's S tier if you wear eyeliner.
He's the pumpkin.
He's the bottom of the S tier right now. He's the 8th ranked.
He's
one.
definitely a bottom, that's for sure.
Oh, 100% a bottom. Look at that twink. Jim Carrey's the Grinch. Gizmo. Yukon Cornelius. Tim Allen's the Santa Claus, and Jim Carrey as the Grinch. I already said that. Marv and Harry is the one I skipped on accident from Home Alone. Those are your 9 best characters in Christmas movies as ranked by the Boundless PodTrap.
Take a picture of the list.
I actually can save and download this.
Sweet.
Send it to
I'm going to get off this website.
Yeah, so you don't get another virus.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
BPT Xmas.
I think you had Sally down one from what I had, but
I had her at D tier. Fuck
I
that
had
bitch.
Well, fine, whatever.
Fuck that bitch.
Download image. Is it letting me download? Oh, it's downloading.
But anyways,
Wonderful.
Thank you guys for this Christmas episode.
Yeah,
this is definitely going to have to be
forced this on
segmented. This is going to be 3 hours already. I'm
Nope.
definitely going to have to edit
Oh,
some
and you
things
have to
down,
edit?
so-
No, there's parts where you could edit where we're like watching
Yeah.
stuff.
But
Yeah, fuck you. Maybe.
the
Maybe
the
not.
Christmas week
Maybe go
of releases.
Just release one Monday and one Tuesday.
I might.
Or Christmas and Christmas Eve. Sunday and Monday.
Oh, yeah.
There
Or
is a
Christmas
Christmas
and
Eve.
Boxing
Yeah.
Day.
There you go.
Boxing, bitch.
I don't know. You'll obviously be listening to this before it comes out. So, or
Yeah.
this part of the segment you will have already been, oh, it's fucking Christmas, dumbass.
We're debating when it should
come Happy out. New It's Year.
already out.
What are you guys doing for New Year's?
You?
Is there a party?
Yes, Brian has a party
Brian.
that he does the weekend after. They don't have a date yet, but you guys are definitely invited.
Happy
And
belated, Brian.
Yes, Brian's birthday is on December 29th.
Oh,
His
Brian.
wife is the 31st of December as well.
I bet they'll have sex.
But the party's usually the weekend after New Year's because, younger we had plans now, not so. We'll see. We'll send you a date. Maybe we'll invite the entire BTP listening audience.
Brian will already be there.
That's true.
Do I have to bring my
Eli,
come on!
Eli
over.
and Cho.
Cho, Holly, who else? Dos Santos?
There is. I sent it in the group.
Okay, there it is.
Tier list there. We'll post that for you. Want to look at it?
All right.
That has things and stuff.
But yeah. Again,
Anyway,
thank you guys for coming on out here and doing this. This is kind of like a.
No, I'm
this
glad
was
we
not
got to do
a
Christmas
scheduled
one.
thing.
No,
Kind of a last
this was
minute
a very
thing.
last minute. I kind of pushed it like, hey, Christmas, we release on Monday. Christmas is on Mondays. Let's do something.
I was like Monday or Tuesday. And I was like, oh, fuck. Tuesday's my
we have to,
daughter's birthday, so I can't
Oh,
do that.
shit, we have to do this one. I had to leave work early today to get this
Just doing
done.
my calendar, and then I got a message saying we're doing a Monday. I'm like, that's not the 13th.
It's the other one. But yeah. No, I'm excited to, fuck, what would be coming out after this? The next movie? I can't.
I don't know. Don't even tell them what's coming out. We're glad you spent your Christmas with us, and we appreciate you. Tell your loved ones Merry Christmas. We love them. Tell them about the podcast. That's a great Christmas present. Telling them that something they can listen to every Monday and sometimes Thursdays. And we have great movies coming up, whole slate of them. I know that I'm bringing my podcast back with some movie reviews as well. Look forward to that with a collaboration with the BTP crew.
Check out the core.
Check out the core. They're very good as well. Core! No, not corn. Core. Jeremy will hopefully be back with us very soon. We miss him dearly. We thank Brian for subbing in during the holidays for us.
Our holiday host.
Our spooky season substitute.
I do like the way that rolls off your tongue.
I know, right? Anyway.
Tell your uncle he's got a knife.
You're still on the cock.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Why did you move this to family members?
Yeah, you're being very direct now.
Because you're going to be around family more than
That's
strangers.
true. But don't tell your uncle, because your uncle's the one that starts touching you first. It's always the uncle.
My gay Uncle John.
Excuse me?
I do have a gay Uncle John. He never touched me.
Gay.
Most are.
Tell him you have a good...
My brother John...
Tell him he has a nice cock, see what happens.
My brother John was gay, but he's not anymore.
Brother John, that's what somebody calls
I ain't gay no more!
I like women!
Oh shit, I can share this on Twitter? Boom, done. Wait, is it too early? I'll wait. Spoiler alert.
They'll get our reasons.
Don't look at me. Don't even look at me.
And the reason is
That's
you.
how I got destroyed in fantasy football.
That's what I tell myself every time I masturbate. Don't look at me! Don't look at me!
You masturbate in the mirror as well?
I do it. I tell myself to look at me.
I have 3 packages in my
you dirty bitch.
Grab myself by the face.
This is derailing at the end of this. We were ending on a great little note. I was like, oh yeah, I love everybody.
This
and
is
then they're
just...
like, uncles touch us! And I yell at myself when I masturbate. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We appreciate all your listeners. We appreciate all your feedback. We miss you. We wouldn't be anything without you except for a bunch of douchebags sitting here talking on the microphone.
I'm very proud
We're still that, John.
of us. I wanted to say that we've gone every single week releasing at least a Monday podcast, a segment, plus all these other ones in between. So there's been 50
for like 4 years.
Well, for this year, because we weren't doing every Monday, some Thursdays. We were just doing every 2 weeks or so for a while, and
we
ramped it up. But
an episode at least a month for 4 years.
It's been fun, for sure.
Yes, and
appreciate being here.
Much appreciate all you guys. Thank you, permanent guest.
I mean, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have Cho. So
that's true.
He wouldn't have came around.
He wouldn't be offended by everything.
Yeah,
actually, Cho's very.
He's one of the cool dudes.
In fact, you'll find out when we release some question episodes and the questions he's going to ask us. So.
I every now and then there's certain people that kind of get removed from my algorithms or whatever. And it's like Cho's one of those guys. I'm like, fuck, where's all Cho stuff? Like, he always posts some really cool stuff.
Some funny stuff.
Yeah. He's one of the guys I depend on.
We need to have him on sometime. Eli too. Fuck it. Even if it's via phone call, we'll get you guys on. 2024. I see it. I see it in the future. 2024.
2024, the year of guests.
Yep. There we go. You need more microphones. It's alright. We can just.
Oh, babe. That's going to be on my Santa list.
Yeah, ask Santa for that shit. Or donate to us so we can buy more stuff and you can be on the podcast.
Maybe we should put up a link so you guys can send money or something like that.
We should do it only.
We have none.
You beat me too.
I saw it in your brain and I stole it.
Start an OnlyFans.
Brain thief.
Fanfeet.com.
There you go.
Fanfeet.com or Flickster.
OnlyFans.
What the fuck is Flickster?
Don't ask. It's porn.
But the porn.
And everything's shut down. Why are we still talking?
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Appreciate
Good night. Shout out to everyone who's been a part of the 2023 podcast. Again, our spooky season substitute, Brian, Corey, Lonnie, Justin, me, Jeremy's coming back. We love you all. We wouldn't be anything without all of you.
I realize I'm still wearing a hat.
Yes, we all still wearing hats. We'll post a picture. And tell your loved ones, fuck off during Christmas. And make sure you get some extra leftovers at home.
Get that eggnog.
Bring me some ham.
Uncle John.
I'll take a look.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode. Join us next time for more absurdity that only the guys from the Boundless PodTrap can bring you.